What's going down, YouTube fam? Hey man, I'm so glad you tuned into my channel, Conquering Addiction. Look, today I'm going to be talking a little bit about something you have probably heard a million times before you ever came into recovery, and probably a billion times since you've been in recovery. And that's this, man. You got to accept the fact that you got a problem. You got to accept it if you want to move forward in your recovery. You've probably heard that a million times. But you know what? Today, I'm going to be talking a little bit about why that is so important. And I'm going to start off with this, yo. Is check this out. If you were to call me today and say, Eric, I need help with my car because I'm having issues and I need to get it back on the road, I would straight up tell you, bro or girl, look, I don't possess that skill. Like, I can't help you. I want that skill, but I don't got it. Now, look, one or two things can happen here. Look, I can either keep living my life the way I've been living it, not putting in any time or effort to try to develop that skill, or I can put the time in with the people I need to put the time in with, read the material that I need to read so that I can understand the kind of cars I'm going to be working on or the kind of car I am working on. And when I start to do that, I'll start to develop a little bit of understanding of what I'm doing. And when I do that, I'll become a little bit more confident in helping people and what I'm doing. It's the same thing with our recovery, yo. When we come into our journey of recovery and we start to accept things that we've never accepted before, it allows us to open the door to step in and start to put the work in that's necessary. And when we do that, we start to develop an understanding of about who we are and how we work. And when we do that, we start to become a little bit more confident in ourselves and start to see ourselves in a whole new perspective, which is amazing. Look, I tell you what, when you can look at your life from a new view, it changes everything about how you live your life. And look, check this out. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about my sister too. So me and my sister grew up. We were both, addicted to drugs, using drugs, and in that lifestyle, very much deep in that lifestyle. Now, check this out. Several years ago, my sister got locked up, went to prison. Now, her prison charge wasn't drug related, but her charge was drug related. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, she was using, and I honestly believe, when we use drugs, it affects our emotions, and we are emotionally led people. And my sister's emotions were up and down and all over the place, and she committed a crime. It landed her in prison. So check this out, man. Just like every single one of us, I know on a personal level, man, I've been to prison. I've gotten out of prison. And when you get out of prison, man, you ain't trying to hear what anybody has to tell you about what you need to do in your life. Like, you trying to do you, man. You trying to have some fun, man. You trying to do your thing, man. You ain't trying to change shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. I know. And my sister got out, man. She didn't want to hear nothing I had to tell her. Like, and one of the things I told her straight up, man, I told my sister, yo, you need to accept the fact that you got an addictive personality. You need to accept it. Like, you're not using drugs right now. That's great. But you have an addictive personality, and you need to accept that fact. Yo, straight up, this is what she tells me, man. And I'm not like, exaggerating at all. She's like, I'm not addicted to drugs, and I'm not an addict, and I'm not going to go into any room and say I'm an addict. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. All right. Well, dude, my sister wasn't out for more than 6 months, man. But before she hit the rock bottom, look, she had got a job and she got her own place, and she was doing her thing, man. But she went and got high because she didn't believe she had a problem, and before she even knew it, man, she lost her job. and she lost her trailer. But before she lost her trailer, dude, she lost her electricity, yo. And the reason why she lost her trailer was because, man, she set a fire in her trailer to try to stay warm because it was the middle of winter and she didn't have any heat. And man, somebody called the cops because of the fire. She got locked up, and then boom, I went and visited her while she was in the county jail. And man, we had a real talk, man. And I'll tell you what, my sister actually admitted that she had an addictive personality, that she had a problem, that she was an addict, and that she needed help, and she was willing to put the work in. And look, this was just 3 months ago. And my sister today is back on her feet. She got a spot. She's working. And every single day, man, I'm getting to see my sister that I know on a real level, that I've grown to know and love to see, man. She's full of joy. She got a smile on her face every day. She's helping people and she's a part of the community. It is an amazing thing to see. It's very important for us to accept things that we have a hard time accepting. Like, we need to have some radical acceptance in our life. And you know what? Right now, forget accepting the fact that we are addicts or have addictive personalities. Forget that. My challenge to you was going to be this, is that you evaluate things that have happened in your past that you tend to neglect, that you don't like to talk about. And I challenge you to be real and radically accept the fact that it probably plays a huge role in why you have done the things that you've done in your life, and put the work in to understand how it has impacted you negatively. So check this out. That's my challenge for you who's watching this video, man. Just evaluate your life. Don't look at the your addiction, but actually look at your past, your past, things that psychologically messed you up, environments that you grew up in and you don't like to talk about, but man, accept the fact that they're a part of your life and talk about it, get it out, and let people speak into your life. And I promise you, you'll start to develop things and understandings of why it impacted your initial addiction. And it's crazy what it does to you internally. But so that's my challenge to you. And I'm going to leave you with this quote. Check this out. Honest exploration shines a light on our previously dark path. Radical acceptance allows us to walk along it to move forward. Honest exploration shines a light on our previously dark paths. Radical acceptance allows us to walk forward in our new life. It's amazing to radically accept things that we have tried to push out of our life. So that's my challenge. Identify those things. And man, I hope you have an amazing day. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel now, hit the like button, and I'll see you next time. Have a blessed day.